Hi Aquarius, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity in your personal lives or in your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Aquarians, it's a very interesting month. We have a new moon that is there in Leo, followed with Mars that is joining Saturn, which is going direct in Sagittarius. We then have a lunar eclipse this month as well, and we are ending up the month with a Mercury retrograde. Now we begin the month with a new moon in Leo that is there in a part of your chart that is all about partnerships, and it's about your marriage. It's partnerships both at business and in your personal lives as well. Now negotiations and diplomacy is heightened during this point of time, and it's favorable to be beginning new relationships, and it is also a great time to be deepening the current existing bonds. Issues of sharing and partnership could come, they could get highlighted. There could be an increased awareness about who gets to share what, who's doing, how much of an effort is being put by your partner, or even allocation of it can be as simple as that if you're in a business together, if you're two partners, and who needs to be doing what. Maybe earlier the lines have been quite blurry, and now you sort of sit and you define and you say, okay, you get to be doing this and I get to be doing that. And try not to be too sensitive to any kind of a feedback that comes to you from your partner or even towards your partner. And it's really a time where you need to be asking yourself that what is it that you're feeling so sensitive about, and where is it that sensitivity stemming from. It's a time to be making contacts, and it's a time also to announce something. It's a good time to be launching a brand, Aquarians. For those of you who have been working behind the scenes, have been sitting, I think August is quite a nice time to be launching a brand or to be announcing something new around this time. We have Mars that is joining Saturn that is there in Sagittarius, and this is happening in a part of your chart that is about groups of activities. It's about people who are passionate about a similar goal or who are working towards a similar goal. And now Saturn takes about 28 to 29 years to complete one circle, and then it spends about 2.5 years in each particular house, ensuring that we have learned those lessons well. And now with Mars coming in, Saturn has been retrograde since the last couple of months, and Mars is coming in just shaking up Saturn, which is going direct now. I've done a separate video on Saturn goes direct. You may check that as well to get more clarity. And Saturn is there in this house, in your house of friendships, in your house of groups of people and goals. Is going to really make you ask yourself where it is that you're going, and your own personal goals come into scrutiny. And because Mars is there, it's asking you to take some action about it. And it's also a time wherein how it is that you fit in with others, your affiliation with people and groups and your peers, they all become quite a serious matter. And you could feel that your personal circle of network, it's being quite superficial at this point of time or unsatisfying, and you may feel slightly alienated. That's almost a sense of being cheated, that all along you've been a part of this large group and you feel, oh, we hang around together, we do so much, and now you'll just feel that your own personal goals just don't match up to that of the group, or maybe a part of a group that you've been associated for a long time. And you could have some disdain for about superficial things around this time, and you could be just sort of looking down upon small talk. In fact, this month you're not going to be having any patience, Aquarians, for any kind of a small talk. It's just either it has to be making sense, or it has to be you'd rather not have the conversation at all. And this also is a time where you could feel uncomfortable and self-conscious about going through the motions and doing and saying the right things and so on and so forth. I think for some of you who are trying to either seek favors or are really at the receiving end, and when I'm saying receiving end, what I'm trying to say is that some of you could be really working towards it something, and there could be some favors that you're having to pull, and there could just be this sense of being very uncomfortable because you're used to it being at the giving normally. And now with this kind of a reverse role reversal, you could just be feeling that, oh, you know, I have to go and do that polite thing of hi, how are you, and you know, and pull that favor, or generally, you know, it could just feel a little artificial and superficial to your ears. But try not to sort of, as much as you love authenticity and you firmly believe in being genuine and sincere, Aquarians, just look at it as a process of something that you have to get to for your goal. Try not to sort of look at it or relate with it too personally. You know, maybe if an X number of meetings need to be done, or if you need to be meeting a lot of people and you need to be going through the motions of maybe getting connected through various people or pulling strings, it's quite all right. You know, try not to sort of feel all that, oh God, it's so awkward and it's so embarrassing. We have Venus that is moving into your house of joint resources, finances, intimacy, sexuality, and this house is also about transformation. And this is a time where we already have Jupiter and Mercury in this house, and you can gain financially through your partner. It can be that your partner during this time gets a boost in his or her career, or gets a bonus, or just gets to be in a more better financial place than he or she has been. And there is more of a depth and an intimacy in your relationship that you feel. You're going to feel very supported during this time, Aquarians, by your partners, and you could be more inclined to want to smooth over differences in a partnership concerning the sharing of power, intimacy matters, finances, and other emotionally charged topics. And around this time also, your relationship will get more intense. You know, you will demand more intimacy, you will demand more depth, and which is a good thing, I think, for some of you wherein the things have not been too smooth as far as relationships are concerned. I think there will be a not just a clarity, but there will be a sense of I think there will be a sense of understanding that this is what you really seek in a relationship, and this is what it is that is important for you. On the 18th, we have a lunar eclipse that is there, and this is happening in your own house. And eclipses normally last for about, the effect lasts for about 6 months, and lunar eclipses are fairly potent most of the time, because it's a closure of something, something is coming to a fruition, something is ending, something is finishing. And for you, because it is there in your own house of self, it's a time where you could be almost forced to evaluate yourself, your life, your priorities, and figure out what needs to stay and what really needs to go out. And I think you are also doing away with a lot of old way of thinking, Aquarians, I think, which is quite fantastic. You're literally like shedding off that old skin and you're getting into this new skin and looking and doing things quite differently. A lot of you could also be tempted to change your appearance, and you know, besides the internal spring cleaning that you would be doing of your psyche, there is also the physical appearance that you are going to be putting a lot of focus on. And it's a time as well where you know, you are going to be putting a lot of focus on your surroundings as well. There's just going to be a need to do things differently. You know, you would want to change stuff around you. But yeah, a lot of focus is going to be there on yourself, on your goals, your dreams and desires. On the 23rd, we have Sun that is going and joining the rest of the planets that are there. And they are there in your house of friendships. And Sun over here is, it's usually, it indicates a sociable time over here with Sun being over there. And it can be, you know, a lot of movement with children, and there can be a lot of children's activities that could get highlighted during this time. And it's also a time wherein that you could find being more involved at activities at home, or being more involved at activities which have to do with friends, or maybe, you know, group things. Maybe you're traveling together, maybe you're planning a group or a girly trip together, or there's just a couple of friends who are, you know, you love trekking or you love driving, just a couple of you get together and you do this. And at this time, it's also going to be a need to be exchanging ideas and feel a sense of belonging or something larger than, you know, larger than your own family or your own circle of friends that is at play. So quite an interesting week, Aquarians. Have a lovely month. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.